What's up, tubers? It's James here, and welcome back to my daily October series, horror recommendations for the easily scared. Now, we're a week into October, and the first week of the month has been a mixed bag. We started off with a sexy STD that kills you. It follows. A deranged, super obsessed fan, Misery. Ghosts, The Sixth Sense. Evil Rednecks with a Twist. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. More Ghosts, 13 Ghosts. 80s Vampires, The Lost Boys. And the Headless Horseman, the legendary Headless Horseman in Sleepy Hollow. But all in all, the first recommendations I have recommended for that easily scared friend has been a bit tame for the first week. So the next 7 days, I'm gonna suggest some films with a bit more edge, with a bit more intenseness to them. Like, you can watch them, your friend will watch them, but you'll be a bit on edge a bit too. And the first suggestion for day 8 is 28 Days Later. Directed by Danny Boyle, written by Alex Garland, starring Cillian Murphy, Naomi Harris, Brendan Gleeson, Megan Burns, and Christopher Eccleston as well, I believe. Christopher Eccleston? Yes, Christopher Eccleston's in it. And they're the main players in the movie. And the synopsis is: a group of misguided animal rights activists, as usual, free a caged chimp infected with the rage virus from a medical research lab, which is a nice take on the zombie apocalypse style thing. It's not it is an infection, but it's not like the undead. It's you are turn back to your primal desires to fucking kill everything. When London bike courier Jim, Cillian Murphy, wakes up from a coma a month after, he finds his city all but deserted. The opening scene when he wakes up is fucking excellent. The movie is from 2002. It's very early The Walking Dead, where Rick wakes up in the hospital after being shot and he's just wandering around. It's like that. Fucking intense. And he's basically by himself. All of London. They did a really good job with that. On the run from the zombie-like victims of the rage, Jim stumbles upon a group of survivors, including Selena and the cab driver, Frank. Naomi Harris and Brendan Gleeson with his daughter Hannah, and joins them on a perilous journey to what hopes will be safety. My aunt won tickets to this back in the day and saw it at the movies. I loved it. Zombies are my second favourite supernatural creature. Supernatural creature. And these ones, these ones are really good. Like, the movie starts off with, like I said, the activists, but you see a chimp being tested on, but not like experiments. He's got like wires stuck to him and all that. But he's watching the news or TVs, and it's all violence from around the world. People burning dolls in Egypt or whatever, beating up a dead body, beating up other people. it's weird to see, and you're like, what the fuck? But yeah, here is part of a scene where the scientist tries to explain, and the activists free a monkey are just like, oh god, of course, Peter. PETA or any animal rights activist is going to destroy the world. The activists have just arrived in the facility, taking photos, and the scientist has come in and it's like, oh shit! So they've just caught him.
I know who you are. I know what you think you're doing.
You don't want to get hurt. Keep your mouth shut. Don't move a fucking muscle.
The chimps are infected. They're highly contagious. They've been given an inhibitor.
Infected with what?
In order to cure, you must first understand.
Infected with what?
Rage. What the fuck is talking about?
Get the cages open.
No!
Listen, you sick bastard. We're going and we're taking your torture victims with us.
You're going to get you out of here.
The animals are contagious. The infection is in their blood and saliva.
I love the acting of the scientist. I don't know who's he's played by. David Schneider. What's he been in? Oh, he's been in a few. He's a British actor, but it's like he studied the apes. He knows, the mindset of the rage-filled apes. He's trying to explain, don't open the cages because we're all fucked. But no one is listening, and you can see it in his voice. You can see it in his face. It's fucking excellent acting for the opening sequence. I'd say, it's fucking great for how, I've lost it. For the opening part. Oh.
And don't move a fucking muscle.
Sorry,
They're infected. They're highly. What the fuck is talking about?
Get the cages open.
No!
Listen, you sick bastard. We're going and we're taking your torture victims with us.
one of the activists looks like Drew Barrymore, which is really weird. Her name is Bindu Destopany. Sorry if I mucked that name up. She's been in a few things. Oh, not really, actually. She's just basically one of those actresses that are there. But yeah, sorry.
The infection is in their blood and saliva. One bite. Stop! You've no idea.
Oh, that's excellent. They open the cage. The woman looks like she's happy with what she's done. The scientist guy has fucking lost his mind. He's like, no, don't do that. And the ape just fucking runs at her and bites the living fuck out of her. And it's like, and I'm thinking, as an activist, what do? You want to help the ape, but you want to help your friend, but you're an animal activist. Do you hit the fucking animal? Or do you just let it go to town? Oh, he actually hit the animal. Okay. Oh, and it works fast too. She got bitten by the neck, like literally probably 2 seconds before the dude fucking hit the ape, and she's already coughing up blood. That's how fast it works. You got probably 5 seconds before you fucking lose your mind. And it's just scary hearing the screams, but also hearing the monkeys cheer for it. But as they're witnessing the violence, they're being quiet too. It's like, oh, what are they witnessing? And that's how the infection spreads. But yeah, Danny Boyle directed a great movie. If you get it on DVD or Blu-ray, there are supposedly 4 alternate endings. One alternate ending was at the movies itself. Another 2, and the other 3, were on the DVD. And some work, some don't. There is a funny one where the movie was supposed to end where they find a dude who's immune to the infection, and he won't open up because he doesn't want to. But so, to get a blood transfusion, Cillian Murphy's character, Jim, he just talks to him for literally a week on straight, talking about anything and everything. It's just hearing him say, oh, I'm a bike carrier, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we survived this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I've dated a few chicks on all that stuff, but I don't really like this woman, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, it's he opens the doors like, shut up, just come in. It's like, you what? You basically broke him down. So yes, show this to your easily scared friend. It has a sequel, 28 Weeks Later. That will be recommended probably in next week's time. And there was supposed to be another movie coming out called 28 Months Later or 28 Years. Probably 28 Months Later, but it's never come out. But there is a comic, if you can find it, that's set up between 28 Days Later's end and 28 Weeks start. And it's just simple. They've fixed the virus, but there was one dude who was on duty, and he got bit, and he just coughs up blood, and it floats in the air, and you're like, dude, you had one fucking job. But yes, so this week we start with a zombie style movie, and so show it to your friends. Make sure they watch it. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment on what you liked about the movie, what you hated about the movie. Who would you cast if they made 28 months / years later? As the main character for the first one is Cillian Murphy and Naomi Harris, and the main characters for the second one is 28 Weeks Later. And the main character for the sequel is Robert Carlyle, Jeremy Renner, Rose Byrne, and who are the kids? Imogen Poots, I believe, and Macintosh Muggleton, I think. Yeah. So, if we were to get 28 months later, who would you want in the cast? Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. And remember, let's build the trust before scaring them shitless.